Complain especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Barcelona up against Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Now with Ali Dani. Lewandowski. El Shaarawy. Opportunity it is. Can he find the net? A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. Grimaldo. El Shaarawy. Lewandowski. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Wonderful chance. The save was a good one. And a goal! And it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Çalhanoğlu. Now Griezmann. Now with Al-Owairan. The textbook interception. Griezmann. Al-Owairan. He read it superbly. El Shaarawy. Now with Touré. Might be a chance here. Superb chance. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Al-Owairan. And possession lost by Barcelona. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball moving. The pendulum has already swung Arsenal's way in this game. Will we see more of the same in the second half? Lewandowski. Griezmann. Said Al-Owairan. Given away by Barcelona. Thuram. Griezmann. Said Al-Owairan. Masbury. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And still dealing with the danger. Just the challenge that was required. Pereira. Barcelona have given it away. Now Lewandowski, can he do it? Arsenal defending, and danger still. And stopping the danger. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Lewandowski. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Griezmann. Thuram. Toure. El Shaarawy has it. And they know they need to stop him. But really sticking to their task defensively. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Arsenal, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Asensio. Still possibilities. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Asensio. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Phil Foden. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Griezmann. Eric Cantona. Throw in here for Arsenal. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, was it? Giving the ball away like that. Ronaldinho. Marco Asensio. Reece James. Must take the lead here. Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, that's inches away from being the perfect finish, isn't it, Derek?
Kvaratskhelia. There to win it back. El Shaarawy. Did well to clear it away. Rory McKenzie. And it's with Ronaldinho. Eric Cantona. Foden. Now in a more than decent position. Phil Foden. And teammates around him. Almost going to be the goalkeeper's ball. The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Asensio. Still passing it around with authority. Asensio. Can they jump in front? A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Kverkvelia. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Griezmann. Eric Cantona. Now Griezmann. And we're into the final half hour. Perfect challenge. Toure. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely can't miss. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor. But he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Foden. Oh, what an opportunity. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. El Shaarawy. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Son. And it's with Ronaldinho. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Toure. And with the teams locked together, Arsenal chasing that winner.
Well, these Arsenal fans believe there's still one more big chance coming their way to win this. If they take it, this place will go wild.
And played the pass well. And Marco Asensio on the move. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go.
So as the referee blows for full time, we can say officially the two sides cannot be separated. It does go down as a draw. From the Arsenal point of view, your assessment?
Well, Derek, they are normally the better team, but that wasn't the case.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Barcelona and they take on Arsenal.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Defending to put a stop to the chance. Too easily, the keeper. James. Yapstam. On to James. Marco Asensio. Here is Marco Asensio. Ball played nicely. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And swiftly ending that attack. Dejan Kulusevski. It is a decent-looking attack here. And they nudge in front. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kulusevski. Now, who can he play it to? Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Lewandowski. Barca regaining possession. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. David Beckham. I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Yaya Toure. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Toure. And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
The first half here comes to an end. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Just knocked it out of there. No real threat, you've got to say. David Beckham. Didier Drogba. Good intervention from Stam. Lewandowski. And the ball back with Barcelona here. Dejan Kulusevski. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Kulusevski. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Substitution time it is here. Marco Asensio. Reece James. And it's Barcelona's turn now. Toure. Toure. On to Stam. 10 minutes to go. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Marco Asensio. And he has options available. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Arsenal facing Barcelona.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Arsenal's free kick here. And opting for the short free kick. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Well, a stylish ball. What can they do now? Lewandowski. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? All fairly run-of-the-mill in terms of what the keeper had to do. Diaz. Stan. Marco Asensio. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Diaz. He's in with a chance. Breaks the defence.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
1-0 then. Hardy. And De Jong on the ball. Untidy in possession from Barcelona. Marco Asensio. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski. And he has teammates to give it to. James. Arsenal have given it away. Shot attempted. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. James. And we're moving ever closer to half-time with Arsenal behind here. Stuart, interested to get your take as regards their first half performance.
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far.
Great opportunity. A smart stop here. El Shaarawy. That is that for the first half here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Barca with the advantage, but no room for complacency. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Well, the ball lost here. Lewandowski. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, he'll be out with himself. Ran into an offside position. Oh, big chance! Must be. It's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Here it is now, a substitution. Great effort to keep that one in play. Just the clearance that was called for. Stefano Sensi. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, the threat is there, and it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And in the 1v1, Lewandowski makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Well, not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Van de Ven. Pereira. Yaya Toure. Lewandowski now. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Lewandowski! That's astonishing! What a
This is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Time for a change then. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. This could square the game. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game, and this could be a dramatic finale. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Marco Asensio. This is Robert Lewandowski. El Shaarawy. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on, and the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.